What's going on, YouTube? My name is Mike. I'm the Ground Beef Chief. Today I got for you guys a 14-week update on Carnivore. And today also marks 100 days exactly that I've been on Carnivore. We started November 2nd, 2024. Today is February 10th, 2025. So we got 100 days in the books, you guys. And as far as weight loss goes, I haven't been weighed in 3 weeks, but my scale finally came in. And for those of you that don't know or weren't here for the last couple videos, my scale quit working and I had to order a new one. It came in on Friday night. I haven't weighed myself yet, and I was saving that for today. And hopefully we see a good number on that scale today. Fingers are crossed. I also got a grocery haul for you guys today. There was a lot of people requesting a grocery haul in my last couple of videos, so I figured, okay, I'll do one. I've never done one before. I've never done a video like this for myself before, but for other YouTube channels that I manage, I have done some grocery haul editing for them and stuff. So I kind of think I did a good job, and I went grocery shopping on Saturday, so I'm just going to kind of incorporate it into this video. But real quick, you guys, I just want to go over some changes that I made along with starting this weight loss journey in Carnivore. Some changes that I made, guys, is, as you guys know, I took out all my prescription medicines, and as a disclaimer, my doctor didn't take me off any medicines. I decided to take myself off those medications because I felt like I didn't need them any longer, and it was a risk that I was willing to make because I'm still young, and aside from my heart issues that I had a few years ago, I'm still pretty healthy, so I felt confident and safe to take myself off my medications, and I have not needed my medications since. So I was on blood pressure medicine. I had to take 3 pills a day for blood pressure, and I no longer have to take any. My blood pressure hovers anywhere from 120 over 80 to 130 over 80 to 90, and for me that's good, and some people would consider that high, but I don't, especially considering my size, so that's good. My blood sugar, fasting blood sugars in the 80s, you guys, anywhere from 80 to 88 has been the recurring number, and I actually quit checking my blood sugar altogether just because it's been in the normal range every time. Even after I'm eating, it doesn't go over 120 or 130, and if it does go that high, it never stayed there for more than a half hour to 45 minutes, and then it returned back down to under 120, and those are some pretty good results. I did cold turkey quit all my medicine after the first week. After the first 2 days on Carnivore, I quit taking my diabetic medicine altogether. After the first 2 weeks, I quit taking my blood pressure medicine and my water pills because I was urinating a lot being on a zero carb diet, and so I knew that I no longer needed Lasix to get rid of any water, and I knew my blood pressure would come down the more water I got rid of. A lot of times with blood pressure, it's just because you have too much water in you, but I cannot recommend that, guys, because the only reason I can't recommend doing something like that is just because everyone's situation is unique. I just felt confident, and I was kind of just reaching a point of it's now or never, so I was just like, all right, let's do this. And I, of course, said some prayers, and I said, God, if this is your will, then stop me from doing this. And I didn't get any other thoughts in my head, but let's stop taking this medicine, and it all worked out for me by the grace of God. Also, you guys, when I was 12 years old, I started smoking. I know, just happened, you know, and I smoked all the way up until about high school, and I quit smoking when I started playing football. And to substitute smoking, I went to chewing tobacco. And I chewed tobacco from high school all the way up until just recently before I started Carnivore. And I literally quit chewing tobacco after I started Carnivore. And I was going back and forth from chewing tobacco and vaping, you guys. So that was just another thing that I was ready to change. I was ready to be done with chewing tobacco, and I was ready to be done vaping. I'm just ready to kick all my bad habits to the curb. The only thing I do now is drink coffee, and I drink my coffee black every morning. I have almost a full pot, and that's just something I haven't been able to kick because I tried, guys. I mean, literally the first few days in Carnivore, I had the worst headache. If I wasn't drinking coffee, my head felt like it was going to explode. So I have not stopped drinking coffee, and I also eat yellow mustard, plain old mustard, you guys. And those are the only 2 things that aren't carnivore, I guess you could say. But they don't seem to be having a negative impact on my weight loss or my health or the benefits from Carnivore at all. One thing I had to knock out of my diet, as most of you know, is cheese. Cheese causes bad inflammation in me. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's because of, you know, the lactose, even though I was getting aged cheese and it's supposed to be lower in the lactose, but I was getting inflammation. And I tested this theory out on Saturday night. I had about 6 ounces of cheese before I went to bed. You guys, I woke up and my knees were killing me, my hips hurt, and my back was hurting, and I was just sore for no reason, and it went away after about 12 hours. It just, stopped hurting and stuff. But I just wanted to double check and make sure that I might be lactose intolerant, and I think that I am. So no more cheese, I guess, for the rest of my life. Oh well. I have not cheated once on this diet, never had the urge to cheat. After 3 days of being on carnivore, you realize how sick you were. You don't realize how sick you are until you've done carnivore for a few days and you got all that sugar out of your body. Once that sugar is out of your blood, you guys, you're feeling a million times better. Your inflammation is down, lowest it's been in years, and that's why I say you never realize how sick you were. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything that I've changed in my life since I started this journey, guys, and a bunch of stuff at once I changed, and that's why I feel so good, because I eliminated so many bad things from my life. Enough about that. Now that I got everybody caught up, we're going to go ahead and do this grocery haul, and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk a little bit about the groceries, and I'm going to get weighed, and then we're going to talk about that. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, I'm at my Walmart here, and I'm going to go in and get some groceries, and let's hope that I'm in and out as quick as possible. It's cold as hell outside. It's like 16 degrees Fahrenheit, so I don't know what that translates to in Celsius, but it's a cold one this morning. It's about 7 o'clock. Bananas for my grandma. Grab a loaf of bread for my grandma. This is where the gold is, you guys. This is the Chuck Rose. Let's see. Let's get one right there. So 4 Chuck Rose. My dog some ground chicken. Ground turkey. And then I gotta grab some cheese for my grandma. So get her sharp cheddar and mozzarella. And get some Kerrygold pure Irish butter. Alright, let's see. These are $20 for 60 eggs. I'm going to have to bite the bullet again because I need eggs. And also got some thick cut bacon. And get some peas and carrots for my dog. Perfect amount, 5. Yep. So those are frozen hamburgers. Alright guys, my total was $236.48, and that was my stuff and my dog stuff and my grandma's stuff. I did get some extra hamburgers that will carry into next week, so I won't have to buy any hamburgers next week. I have to budget my money for next week because I need a few other things for next week. But the total that I spent on carnivore this week for myself was $185. So yeah, that was my grocery haul for the day. As you guys can see, I got a full cart full of real food. The only bad things in that cart were bread and bananas and peas and carrots, which really aren't bad, but the bread and bananas are for my grandma along with the cheese. And the peas and carrots are just what I mix in with my dog's ground chicken and ground turkey. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and go home. I'm going to load my groceries into the house, and we'll do the weigh-in. Then after my weigh-in, we're going to talk about it. So I'll see you guys in about 2 hours. Alright guys, I actually forgot coffee, so that's another $15. I got to go and get that later today. So about $65 worth of the stuff I bought today is going to go into next week's groceries. So next week I will only have to spend about another $60 to $70 on groceries. And I have a couple other bills that I have to pay next week. So that's why I try to budget my money out like this. And yeah. All right, you guys. So this week I spent a little bit more than I wanted to on groceries, but like I said, about $65 to $70 of that is going to be forwarded into next week because those are things that I won't have to get. Like I don't have to get any cheese next week. My grandma's got plenty of cheese. Obviously I don't eat cheese. The bananas and the bread and the peas and carrots was for my grandma. The peas and carrots were for my dog, and also the chicken and turkey was for my dog. The reason why I give my dog peas and carrots is because it helps him go number two, and also I don't want him to get dehydrated and get low on potassium and magnesium, because there are some times where I have to supplement potassium and magnesium, you guys, being on carnivore, and I know when I need it because my ears will start ringing, I'll have a dry mouth, and I'll just feel like crap in general. So I keep him on peas and carrots, and he has shown some pretty big improvements since he's been with me, you guys, and so I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. He's a happy, healthy dog right now, and I don't want that to change. So this week I got a bunch of hamburgers. I got some bacon. I got chuck roast as usual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do chuck roast one day, hamburgers the next, well, hamburgers and bacon the next, chuck roast another day, hamburgers and bacon, so on and so forth, and I will have eggs every day, about 6 eggs a day. So last night I had 6 hamburgers with 12 slices of bacon. I know that sounds like a lot, right? Because it is, but that's about 2,400 calories. Then I have 6 eggs later in the night, about 9 or 10 at night, and that's 2 meals a day. My body sedentary is burning about 3,800 calories based on my metric. So I think that we're going to be in the safe range doing it this way. I want to make sure I get plenty of protein so I'm not losing any lean body mass, because that's one of the most important things to me, you guys. But all right, I'm going to get weighed now, you guys, and this is what we've been waiting for 3 weeks. So let's jump on that scale, shall we? All right, before I jump on the scale real quick, I'm going to do a full body shot. So here's me from the front. And I just want to note that this is week 14. From the side, from the back, from the other side. All right, let's go get weighed. All right, you guys, so today we are 553 pounds. 3 weeks ago, I believe I was 562 pounds. So, I mean, that's a 9-pound weight loss. I am a little bit disappointed in that number, but, you know, that's a steady 3 pounds a week. And I guess, you know, according to what you see online and, you know, nutritionists and dietitians, 3 pounds a week weight loss is healthy. But I'm just so much bigger than the average person that I just feel like 3 pounds a week isn't cutting it. But I'm not cutting anything out of my diet. For all I know, my body is still adjusting, and I have a really good fat to protein ratio in this diet. So I'm not making any changes, and it is what it is. But 9 pounds weight loss in 3 weeks, you know, it's not a big deal. So to date, we are down 97 pounds in 100 days. Not bad. That's almost a pound a day. That's 0.97 pounds a day. Now, I got to say, the first 50 or 60 pounds or so came off quick. So when I started this diet, the scale that I had only went up to 640 pounds, so I couldn't even get my starting weight. So I estimated it to be anywhere from 640 to 650. I could have been more, I could have been less, but we're just going to say 650. And my mom's a nurse. She's seen a lot of 650 pound men. She knows what it looks like, and she told me that she bets me anything I was 650 pounds starting out. So I'm going to go with what my mom said. But all in all, you guys, I'm just still feeling really good. I'm still feeling just as optimistic as I was day one, and I'm going to keep moving forward. I feel good. I haven't felt this good since before I became a truck driver, and I'm just hoping that the trend continues. As long as I keep seeing a lighter number on that scale every week, then I know I'm in the right place. And some people in the comments did say, you know, don't worry about weighing yourself, this, that. You don't have to do that. It's not that I don't have to do it, you guys. I understand that. I want to do it because it helps me engage with my viewers more. It helps everyone get an idea of kind of like what to expect if you do something as drastic as carnivore to lose your weight, especially if you're somebody like me who's tried every diet, who's tried everything and has failed miserably on everything else, just to give everyone an idea of how long it actually takes to lose weight. It took me 33 years to put all this weight on, I know it's not going to come off overnight, you guys. It is slightly disappointing for me to see only 3 pounds a week come off the scale, and that seems to be the trend for like the last 5 weeks is like 3 weeks. And I did have a 10-pound weight loss 1 week, and that was great, you know. And maybe later on this week, you guys, I'll make a video of how I prepare my burgers and my bacon. I know there are some people that want to see it's pretty simple and straightforward. I just put the hamburgers in the air fryer, put some salt on them. After the hamburgers are done, I'll put the bacon in the air fryer until they're crispy, pull them out, and then I kind of like eat it together with some mustard. So it's pretty basic, but that's what I like to eat, you guys. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not going to lie, I put a lot of time and work into this video, and I hope it comes out good. If not, it's not a big deal. I'm still going to keep doing the same style of videos. Oh, and I don't know if anybody noticed, but I kind of cleaned up most of the clutter back here. So I was able to talk to my grandma a little bit, and we were able to come to an agreement that I can go ahead and sacrifice one of my totes. So I put a bunch for books. She collects books. She collects newspapers, like random stuff. And so I just put it all, and I had a 60-gallon tote, filled that sucker all the way up, put it in the closet, and so it's a lot neater back here. I know the clutter was bothering me too. And then when people that watch my videos say something about it, it's like, you know, I had to bring it to my grandma's attention. Like, can we please move this stuff? But all right, guys, I'm done talking your ear off. I will talk to you guys again next week for another weigh-in. And maybe throughout this week, sometime I'll make a short for how I cook my burgers and bacon. Take it easy, guys, and see you next week.